Next topic is distinction between healthy and disease free. First of all, what do you mean by disease? A disease is a particular abnormal condition, a disorder of structure or function that affect part or all of an organism. Okay? Disease means disturbed. In other words, it means being uncomfortable. This does not mean that we have to know the absolute final cause. If someone is suffering from diarrhea without knowing exactly what has caused the loose motion, so he is feeling discomfort if he is having diarrhea. So it is a disease. Good health for a dancer may mean being able to stretch his body into difficult but graceful position. When we think about health, we think about societies and communities. On the other hand, when we think about diseases, we think about individual sufferers. So disease is any condition that may lead to discomfort, distress, health problem or death of the affected person. There is a difference between healthy and disease-free state of human body. Disease can be classified into acute and chronic diseases based on their duration. Diseases can also be classified into infectious and non-infectious based on infectious diseases. It is based on their causes. That is, for the infectious diseases, the microbes are causes. For the non-infectious, some general causes will be there. Causes for diseases can be classified into immediate and contributory causes. So what is the difference between the health and disease-free state? Health is a state of being well enough to function well physically, mentally and socially. It refers to individual physical and social environment. The individual has good health. Being disease-free means it is a state of absence from disease. It refers only to the individual. The individual may have good health or poor health. Okay, the individual may have good health or poor health. For example, I tell you that good health for a dancer may mean being able to stretch his body into difficult but graceful condition. How do we know that there is a disease? Or how do we know that there is something wrong with the body? There are many tissues in the body. These tissues make up our physiological system or organ system that carry our body functions. Each organ system has specific organ as in parts and has particular function. For example, digestive system has stomach, intestine, it helps to digest food. Skeletal system, muscles and skeletal system, it is made up of bones and muscles, hold the body parts together and help the body to move. So different tissue has different function. When there is a disease, either the functioning or the appearance of one or more system of the body will change for the worse. These changes give rise to symptom and sign of the disease. What do you mean by symptom? Symptom of disease are things we feel as being wrong. For example, headache, cough, loose motion, have a wound with pus. These all are symptoms. Okay, blurred vision, irregular eye movement. So it shows that there is some problem related to our eye. If we are having vomiting sensation, it means that there is some problem related to our brain or maybe digestive system. If we are feeling unconsciousness, then definitely it is related to our brain. If we are having cough and cold, it means there is some lung disease to us. Okay, it depends upon the symptoms. Okay, symptoms are what? That is headache, loose motion for the stomach disease, है ना? Then blurred vision for the eye disease. So there are symptoms which we feel as being symptom of the disease are that the things which we feel as being wrong. Signs of the disease are what physician will look for on the basis of symptom. Signs will give a little more definite indication of the presence of particular disease. Okay, what is sign? Sign of the disease are what physician will look for on the basis of symptom. If we say to the doctor that we are having stomach ache, we are having loose motion, then he realizes that what it goes for, which organ it indicate. It indicate that there is some problem in our stomach or in our intestine. That is the gut system. We are having problem in the gut system. Okay, entire gut also. Okay. Physician will also get lab test done to pinpoint the disease. Okay. Next topic is acute and chronic diseases. What do you mean by acute diseases? Acute diseases are those diseases which remain for the short period of time. It do not cause any major effect on our general health. Okay, it do not cause any effect on our general health. A person suffering from an acute disease recover completely after cure because it remain for the short period of time. There is not any loss of weight in the acute diseases. Chronic diseases are those diseases which remain for the long period of time, or maybe for the lifetime. Such diseases has bad effect on the general health and may lead to poor health also. A person suffering from chronic disease generally does not recover completely. It remains for long time, so it may lead to the loss of weight or fatigue. Example of chronic disease is diabetes. Example of acute disease is common cold. You know that common cold lasts for 3 or 4 days. Maybe sometime it remains for 1 or 2 days. So it do not affect our general health. We feel tiredness for 1 or 2 days when we are having acute disease. After that, we will be well. There is no problem. But in the case of chronic disease, because it is a long time disease, so it affects our general health. Okay? So it also lead to the poor health. Chronic disease lead to poor health. How? If we get infected with a chronic disease such as tuberculosis of the lungs, then being ill over the years does make us lose weight and feel tired all the time. We may not go to the school for a few days if we have an acute disease, but a chronic disease will make it difficult for us to follow what is being taught in the school and reduce our ability to learn. So we can say chronic disease have very drastic long-term effect on people's health as compared to acute diseases.